ship. It looks bigger. Oh, we got through a lot of talking last time. Oh, so much talking. I'm not entirely sure we finished it either. But yeah, oof. Lots and lots of talking. We got all sorts. So now we've finished doing that and we've ended up a bath. I think we'll tennis show this time. I think it's finally time we can go to, do some actual spatial exploring here. I want to click on the other thing, but actually, we've had a bit of thingy here. We've had a thought about the lavish gift we give to Jay. I'm not going to lie, I did look this up during the week we were off. I had a stream last Friday, but I had to wake up early in the morning and drive, so that's my one rule when it comes to this sort of thing. I do not stay up and stream on days I have to drive. Is she not Sci-fi stealing from our coffers? I humbly apologise. Certainly, your lordship, all will be taken care of. Might I ask what you had in mind for your esteemed companion? In her conspicuous penchant for luxury, seems to be something remarkable indeed. Many worlds, both major planets and this is actually a gift you could give her. I'll gift Jay a small colony. There's a suitable world not far from here. I should gain a profit factor for this. I believe your lordship will find it most convenient should you ever wish to pay your favourite a visit. Oh, well, now she's gonna like that one. I'll go talk to her now. See what she thinks. It's like, I gave her something that no person could ever get. A gift so extremely lavish, it's ridiculous.
May the Exalted One protect you. Have you grown bored without our little talk, Shireen? Is there a sweeter subject in the universe to discuss, Shireen? You have my full attention. Then
No.
let us both be silent together about this beautiful feeling, Shireen.
Did you know Theodora von Vonsis?
It is difficult not to be aware of the powers that be, especially ones like Lord Captain Theodora. But we never met personally, as the difference between our positions was far too great. Theodora was a mighty ruler, the center of her own universe, and I, a pathetic speck, was nothing next to her. But you were kind to me, Shireen, and in my eyes, that puts you above your esteemed aunt, or whoever she was to you. Oh, I have no doubt you will.
Oh yeah. I think it takes time for the arrangements to be put through, but it's like... I have literally gifted Jay a colony. I have many worlds in my protectorate. So this, and less important ones. So, yes. It's a lesser gift, a lesser colony, but... No, that's where we've been before. We came off the thing and went and shot big uber mechy boy there, so... Right, so no actual path where I want to go. You can go here, then head here. This is Janos. I mean, I could go to Janos and then put a path to here. That wouldn't get me a thing, but or try new routes. Didn't do that yet. Ooh, there's another path to here, another path all the way here. What's the room of this one? The Navica. There's a thing there. What's my rumour? What's the rumour about Navica? There you go, the Navica. I could travel here. It is a little dangerous, but I could knock it down to just an unsafe route. I mean, I can spend enough point making it safe, but, you know, it's not that easy getting the... Oh, nice. It's not that easy getting these chart points. We could head here, find out what's going on the colony ship, do another navigating. They may go route to here, and then we'll shoot off to shoot off over here. So there's some. I've always done this one first, and currently, as it stands, this one isn't so much of a problem. This one, I have no idea how to actually get there. I've never had the data to go there. Who knows? I could have gone to something really cool. But I always do this one second, because it doesn't seem as problematic. Report, Lord Captain. I keep receiving messages about strange behavior in certain systems. All decks report uncontrollable opening and closing of doors, gates, and airlocks. They behave erratically and do not obey the operator's commands. The tech priests have explained that these phenomena are being caused by the machine spirits and have spent hours chanting litanies to soothe their anger. Unfortunately, many crew members are badly injured before the players could establish systems. and praise your lordship's name. Yay! Chart. Wow. No, there's a nice route to Tickless Mine, yeah? Well, looks like there's a dangerous route to the Cradle of Kipri. Am I going to visit the system? Well, it does look like I have to get off and do a thing from the bridge. There's so much to do with this game, it's ridiculous. I mean, just heading through one chapter, you could do about 20 side quests. Granted, they'll complain at you that you're not getting there fast enough. But it's like, dude, it takes a while. Alright, so do you. Alright, that one that's just turned on, so. I just like talk to her or something. Which was over deck? On the officer's deck. Do I just go to the officer's deck, or do I have to actually come ask her to come? Officer's deck. Yep, I have reasons I should go here. Gotta go have fun on the deck. Do you have to sort out your protectorate? Yeah, be fine. Be fine, we're just gonna stop off a bit. We have so much. I mean, there's so much content to go through. And it's new stuff. I haven't even looked at this cover. This DLC stuff. Stands out clearly from the officers and attendants, both for her favouring full regalia of a member of the Bloodsport Web, or formal attire, and for the empty space around her. The other attendees are keeping their distance, as if an air of mortal danger repels them from your companion. Danrock, whose keen, worried gaze is locked on Kivila, and whose mouth is stretched into the most courteous of smiles, gives you a hurried bow. Your lordship. Summon you, Bell. You are here. Sounds neither excited nor solemn. Her tone is indifferent, as her fearsome metal claws clutch a slice of fruit from one of the plates. Food like this is impossible to come by in lower deck bays. I do not know what it is, but it tastes incredible. How do you like the ceremonies on the upper decks? Gratitude. My crew is willing to give their lives for the dynasty, and this is my way of praising their world service. Yeah, get a mind of the pie like this. You know you're doing good. I am too conspicuous, besides the rest of your servants. A fitting mask, that is what was required for this ritual like this. I came unprepared. You'll have it again. I see you're wrong. Strange people, strange sounds and gestures. I am losing myself in this whirlpool. Coercion. Look at the other attendees. Could it be that someone here finds the conduct of the Lord Captain's guests disturbing? You barely sharp a metal utensil and handle a cultist lustful web. She blinks in surprise and looks up at you. She glances back and forth, seemingly privy to the meaning of your words. Then, her clear, gentle laughter fills the room, startling everyone around her. I suppose that is true, Dominubel. I will not fluster your subjects further. Without the maze she has described and sighs. Whenever I lose my thread, whenever I am forced to stray from the outside world, I return to the labyrinth. It has all the answers. My meditation helps in finding my way out. I regain myself and praise the righteousness of serving the Undying One. I appear instead as those around me who I am. Here is wearing a mask for their protective thread. Is this not a requirement for your rituals? I sense that this gathering was a terrible mistake. Why? You have looked behind the curtain of my existence, and now I have looked at yours. Do not think that we have heard all the words that should be spoken here today. Is it because you do not wish to say them in front of witnesses? Maybe we're in the crowd. Take a walk with me. Kibala avoids your gaze as the two of you walk away from the guest. She seems calm. A slight tremble running down her right hand betrays her agitation. Once you are alone, she looks right straight at you. I have discerned what you are doing here. I know that you are calling it a ritual as a ruse. True rituals are constant, immutable. Cycles of the cooling machines and the shifts bowels or shifts that obeys servants. This was spontaneous, something you prepared just for me. And then you stayed at my side the entire time. Now here you are, granting me another request. What do you mean, why? You are my instrument, my blade. One that I intend to maintain. You are my comrade. I cannot simply dismiss you and your wishes. I have come to value your company. I want to show you that there are other things in life besides service and duty. I'd say for romantic ones, it'd be this one. So that's how it is, Dominic Bell. That sounds promising. Lean closer. Never regret an action that is giving you what you want. and I are here, alone, what does it one little lie matter? I have no use for a blade that tries to deceive and toy with me. Remember that. As the first time you have been honest with me about your desires. See your sincerity, that is truly a priceless gift here. I think that's too fast. Yeah, I think the kiss option was too quick, as is the other one. I only actually stopped the ship so I can do this. I mean, I just gave Jade a planet. House of Cilio is getting... and shower her with affection when chance arises. Yeah, we're doing various things. Now we visit. We want to find things to shoot, things to explore, and then a path back to... ooh, lots of things to shoot. Ships. Scan. Nice. Let's do this. Do you have any contracts we can pay off? No. We need fuel for the Faithful and Xenotech. So Prometheus and Xenotech. Yes, nothing helpful. Hostile signatures detected. Nope, nothing there. We'll go beat them up in a second. Oh. The name is familiar. I've seen somewhere in my observation reports. Rocky World, Burning World, Desert World. Probably that one then. A person is better. Shot. When the space combat, you'll see different types of anomalous zones. Any vessel will enter these zones, even if only part of its hull, will receive specific positive and negative effects. Hover your cursor over the icons, find out more about the zones and adjust the strategy accordingly. It does allow the flagship to slow down. The dense fog obscures objects in the zone and creates a heavy resistance for projectiles, thus affecting the shooting range and accuracy of void ship weapons. At the same time, the fog conceals your own position, significantly reducing the chance your void ship will be hit. Beware of asteroid fields. Any vessel caught in these zones suffer damage each round, but if you manage to lure the enemy into this zone, you'll surely get the upper hand and make a quick work of them. That's gonna really suck to be in.
locked in.
Oh, he's shooting me a fair bit. Dorsal cap. Prow cannon.
By the battlefield!
Oh, I moved away. No, again, I'm probably going to turn concerned with that.
Absorption potential exceeded. Void shield is non-functional.
There's only 3 of them because one was blown up, but yeah, that definitely does the damage.
Engage the lance batteries!
The gods have abandoned us. I need to reset my shields.
Helmsman, follow my command.
I'll only be able to use one cannon this turn because it's turn to get those guys. I have to move all the way around. Now we've got a counter-class destroyer going that way. Problem is they've got a higher turning circle than me.
Launch course!
One round,
Direct our course.
I think I have to do some repairs to this. We have to do a bit of a beating. I think so. Good sister has a thing. And then the warhead.
They
Double
pale
kill.
before our mastery of the void.
This is. Ooh, short range. Hits hard, but its range is short. And you haven't got some heretic things, that's good. We'll head to the upgrade section. Okay. Wow. That's useful. There's the auger. Next round, +2 range. Right, sure. Yep. We have posts, we know about this. Good thing I've got 100. I have even more health. Ha ha ha. That's one down. One to go.
Enemy contact! All hands,
Well, dowdy.
make ready to unleash our fury!
There's 3 of them. Oh, heck. They launch torpedoes. They launch a lot of torpedoes.
Commence lance fire!
We break the torpedoes. You don't have the range to shoot. Move to there. We can A, do fire their torpedoes. That's not a bad option. B, you can fire our own torpedoes. Yes, strange virtual screen. Darn.
Adjust heading.
Let's force you to turn. See, their neutron torpedoes have to make a really wide bank. Now, my rear. In fact, they have to make really long turns. Charlotte's. Now, if I did that, that's a really long bank turn. But I think if I do that and then activate her ability, I should be able to get these guys right in the backside. He only has 2 more mirror clones left, so I can use multiple abilities at once, so yeah, do that and self-destruct. Hi. Now for yours. Okay, I can hit you with dorsal and front cannons, that's fine. Being able to do a night return is much better.
Macro cannons, fully!
Okay, 1 more mirror image left. So yeah, you have 1 turn. They don't have enough turn speed. Granted, they can turn like a dime, which is lovely. Just 1 torpedo's right in my keister.
Let the enemy burn!
myself. Now how the gun range hit you. Frankly, I think the neutron torpedoes take a little bit lower turning. Ow! My turn.
All clear. Congratulations, Lord Captain.
Nice. But plenty of toys for that one. Excellent. Lord Captain, we received transmission from Foulstone. It was sent by members of the Order of the Hammer, votaries of St. Cogitus, whose monastery is the only settlement on the planet. Or rather, it used to be. Some time ago, a transport vessel, the Navica, unloaded several thousand refugees from a planet belonging to a rogue trader, Windscale. The Order of the Hammer has judged it to be an act of aggression and is asking Lordship's protection. As you please, your lordship. 611 days after the feast, passing Nicodemus Kif, the champion of faith, calm mercenary Order of the Hammer. Countless tortured souls steeped in fear arrived on Foulstone in a star bar. A great apostasy, and had befallen their home and turned them into abject wanderers seeking help and refuge. Their wicked and cruel captain, the owner of the Navica, had betrayed them. Once the unknowing souls in his care had made landfall on the world's surface, he most deviously recalled his shuttles and left, thus ridding himself of his duty of care to the unfortunate lot. Not knowing how they would survive Foulstone's grim wasteland, the Forsaken people came to the monastery of St. Cogitus, and there they surrounded its walls. They hammered on their fists on the gate and implored, wailed, "Take us in, protect us." And what was once a place of serenity and grace, now full of din, disorder, and all manner of things despicable. The Intelus was brought with them worldly futility and strife, and may heap also the seeds of alluring blasphemies, if friendly heathens lurked in their midst. Okay. Prelate Hectarus recalled the first missionaries set foot on Foulstone's vast wasteland, led by their zeal for serving the St. Cogitus. And those missionaries had received the blessing of the Nicodemus Keith, the champion of faith, who had travelled with them in their star barge to found this place, humble and pure abode wherein cultivate wisdom and piety. And St. Cognitus, a man of great endeavour, a warrior and a wise artificer, never cowered behind the walls of the Librium, but stepped bravely into darkness, carrying a light in the palm of his hand, and he commanded others to do the same. And not only Foulstone, but many other worlds in the Chronos Expanse bear its imprint. Yay! The brethren and sisters of the Order of the Hammer came forth to meet the strangers, carrying water and protein victuals, and medicinal herbs and jugs of promethium. But the crowd came to blows over vine dens, and blood was spilt. And many were trampled or mauled in the stampede, some of them dwellers of the monastery. Then the warriors of the Order of the Hammer donned their flat cowls and inscribed words of praise God Emperor on their tactical visors and went forth, ready to render service in battle. With lasgun and bolters they pierced the interlopers. With their chainsaws and power flails as they struck them, the great and bloody harvest was reaped that day. But the interlopers too, scant though their armament was, and scanter still their skill in battle, slew many among the monastery's dwellers, for great were their numbers and greater their desperation. The monks fled beyond their walls, the range of Vox Solarium, and the shut gate, and commanded the armed guards to keep watch over the gate, slaying any who had approached. A quarrel broke out. The hungry and the sick laid siege to the monastery, begging for help. In their spite, they blocked the water collector and unpowered the genitorium. The faithful, in the meantime, made ready to resist. And a miracle came to pass. The God Emperor sent his champion, his confidant, his right hand, the rogue trader of the blessed house of Valancius. May the light of his grace remain upon it forever. The blessed rogue trader... Wow. Well, beseech the rogue trader to take them in and give them shelter, protection. As for his own servants, and spake they, saying, Long have we wandered, swiftly have we fled, many a woe and ordeal has befallen us, of many a father and son are we bereft. Now the wrath warp hath taken our last of our strength, and we shall flee no more. By holy protection we are doomed, for we fear annihilation at the hands of our kin who remain behind. For having fallen away from the sublime light of the Emperor, they have descended to bloody sedition, and become murderers of no mercy. Quo freely heretis, ours is a pure and secluded abode. By worldly futility we are untouched, and so we wish to remain. These unknowing souls seek to capture our abode. Avert this calamity of ours, for they are our people, malicious and multitudinous and misfated. Then quoth he, If they wish to confer land upon these wretches, confer it. For Foulstone has arid land in abundance, but make it not our duty to care for them, for that is not our path. Provide for them, and provide for us, and we shall acknowledge thee as our planetary sovereign. Yeah, we're iconoclast, so we're taking Foulstone. Humbly the Order of the Hammer heeded the God Emperor's confidant, and unsealed the airlocks and opened the gate to his abode, and brought forth gifts of virtue to relieve the suffering of the ill-stricken. After a prayer, the architects set to work in accordance with the saints' teachings and parameters set forth in the standard template construct. They erected spacious living quarters and sturdy fort walls on the for planetary military, and spacious auditorium wherein to trade and store goods, and a proud censorum, within whose walls clerks and servo bondsmen would maintain order to keep statistical records. And a new yet righteous way of life came to the Foulstone, and the people rejoiced, and all was good. We have a colony! Sweet! We can make colonies. This way we get a choice here. It blocks the Dominion of the Hammer and the High Throne. The Celestial Protector. No one in the entire Cross Expanse will make a worthier guardian of sanctuary, of faith, and the head of the House of Valancius. A marvelous basilica will be erected in his honor and the world's captive city. It will be decorated with the grand twin statue of the Emperor and the Road Trader. 1,000 parishioners and priests will say his name in their daily prayers, bringing him the reverent gifts. We get holy gifts, a profit factor +2, and complacency. I do not know what that actually does. The High Throne. The Ecclesiarchy lacks the capital in the Corona's expanse from which to guide the faithful. If Foulstone ascends to the state of a cardinal world, the Adepts of Ministorum will ensure prosperity of their new planetary stronghold. Heretics will tremble when they hear the alliance between the House of Valancius and the Ecclesiarchy. Okay, so that's and that are so far giving me the same thing. And we get the retribution feature. Plus 5 hit against chaos enemies. 30% prow shield sector. And Dominion of the Hammer. The privilege of becoming a Filestone's patron is a tempting prospect for many. However, with the rogue trader's absent assistance, the Order of the Hammer will retain ultimate authority over the world. All the gifts, proc factor, the resistance go up, efficiency up, and we get a flamer weapon. I'd rather take security. Yeah. Now we can do a lot of things here. Let's open up all these, but these need to become active. Oh, now we have colony management. Ta-da! We got a planet. We also gave a planet away as a gift. Now from here, we'll probably go there and get no route to go to there, but I'm going to open a route for where I am here to here, and then I want to technically do another route to there. We're going to make this dangerous, unsafe. Make it safe, but I don't have 2 points left. I'd rather keep an extra point or 2 spare in case I need to make a good route safe. Go! Lord Captain, I hasten to report a disturbing news brought to me by the machine spirits of the ship. That is extremely delicate and concerns Lady Cassia. You see, since her first day aboard, her presence has been a disturbance of the crew's way of life. I have prepared a detailed report. Give it to me. After our departure from Iraq 5, the Lady Navigator chastised one of the ship's runners, after which he went to living quarters and killed his family and then shot himself. The second incident was noted while traversing the warp. Lady Navigator gave the pilots the wrong instructions and the void ship was thrown off course. For a matter of minutes, but there's enough of the force of the Immaterium to anger the machine spirits enough for them to start fire in the Sivs Bay. Let's see, then the living officers living near her quarters began to express extreme emotions. Hysteria, apathy, euphoria, rage. This is quite detrimental to crew morale and performance. And the last incident was called on Footfall. Around 100 living birds were delivered on board during the stay at Footfall. Each bird cost us a hefty sum, but I have failed to discover their purpose and subsequent fate. I was also told about a conflict between Lady Navigator and the Seneschal. I'll ask for no details. If you like to ask Master Washington, were Syrian strictly. Things even worse with J. Hidiri. I intercepted the Vox gas, in which she promised she would, I quote, end that Kashka if she ever saw her again. If I may, Lord Captain, the Lady Navigator's state of mind worries me. She's self-contained and does not mesh with the crew at all, which is why everyone avoids her. Even senior officers can be superstitious. I fear that only you are in a position to talk to her on equal footing and improve the situation, for the sake of the crew's safety and that of the Lady Cassia herself. Yeah, she can just go like a blip, open her eyes and just people out of existence. So yeah. intently and rightfully through your possessions and does not notice you, or pretends not to notice you.
Shireen, there you are. I've been waiting for you.
I think you're trying to rob me.
Sating a hunger greater than any bodily appetite. My curiosity. You see, a person's face, their clothes, their manner is all just a mask. Smoke from the lips of a fire breather designed to hide the truth. But the contents of chests and cupboards, they are the reflection of the soul, in which the wise can glimpse another's heart. I have been wondering what kind of person you truly are.
I think you're trying to rob me.
Shireen, you besmirch my heart with the black ink of bitterest insult. If you do not trust me, search me. How else am I to prove my innocence, Shireen?
Accepts your touch and smiles faintly.
Keep going, Shireen. You will strike lucky yet. I love the gift, Shireen.
I think she likes the fact I gave her a planet.
Everything the rogue trader desires. My heart was overwhelmed with your passion. Now I'll forever crave to feel it again, Shireen.
You know the fun thing of the game is? There's absolutely zero concerns whatsoever this game has zero concerns whatsoever about if you decide to have, like, you know, romance every woman and man in your crew. None whatsoever.
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations.
Uh-huh. I've heard rumors that you are not getting along with well with the crew.
Not here. I'm begging you. Aren't noblemen supposed to discuss such things away from the servants?
Let's go to my study. No one will serve us hit there.
Then lead the way, and I will answer all of your questions.
Without a voice actor, though. Why these sections not got voice actors? What do you want to talk about, Lord Captain? I have nothing to say to your underfounded accusations. My conflict with the crew. I can't recall having any single quarrel with any of the people during my entire time aboard. The messenger butchered his own family and then killed himself. A single errand boy on the ship. I think I remember. A kind young man with a shy smile and skillful fingers, with much too rotten ochre on his shoulders. I grew tired of his disgusting colour, advising him to lighten his burden by casting the weight off his shoulder. He did not come the next day, or ever again. During the warp voyage, you gave the wrong orders, which led to the vessel staying off course and the surface bay being destroyed. I saw something in the warp, something vast, predatory, shimmering with indescribable colours. It came out from nowhere and started the ship, and hundreds of hungry eyes, right there in our path. I decided to change course while it was still possible, but did not want to so panic. It would have been better to tell the crew we were heading straight into the monsters giving more. That sounds like the Tyranid. The officer reluctant to promote next to you because of the constant emotional outbursts that cause them. Some even maim themselves and others. I already told you I cannot control my abilities. What else do you want from me? Will I be assigned a pariah chaperone? Or will you put me in suppressing shackles? Would you mind telling me why you needed 100 species of bird and what you used them for? Admitting me, I lost myself. The day we arrived at Footfall, I sent a request to the ship's quartermaster and asked him to get me a songbird, but he never asked for clarification, and shortly before we left, I had countless number of cages delivered to my, all wrapped up in bright red panic, flickering tints of fear. There was a bird in every one. I was so excited I thought I would have 100 friends instead just one. They were squeaking so piteously. I let the poor things out. I even fed them my breakfast and dinner, but the stupid birds would not stop chittering even after bedtime. They were dashing around the room, smacking me in the face with their wings, and defecating. I became angry, and suddenly they started pecking at each other's eyes, attacking me. Then I became afraid, and they all fell over dead. I do not think I want to keep pets anymore. Anyone was dared to slander you will be punished. There's nothing reprehensible about your actions. Wolves dog your steps, but we will find a way to defeat them, I promise. You have done terrible things, but I would not presume to lecture a person of noble blood. You have a kind soul, but have difficulty reaching out to people. I could teach you the art of communication if you like. My good crew has good reason to fear you. You are truly a monster. From now on, I forbid you to leave your chambers unless absolutely necessary. That would be wonderful. My education in Iraq 5 was cut short, but I had realized by then that the wisdom of books is a poor substitute for the wisdom of experience. Very well, since we are done with this misunderstanding, I would like to change the subject. It would only be fair for me to ask you a few questions, now wouldn't it? Do not mistake me, I am not going to accuse you of anything, it's just that you are the most worthy interlocutor on this entire ship, and you are always busy. We have some many things. I read treated by Paraeus the Mobius very recently, who claimed that subjects would never believe their new ruler was better than the old one unless the old one had been a tyrant. No matter the circumstances, Lobo and Rabble become deluded about their prospects and rebel in favor of their base desires. What do you make of that? I'm good at this one. It's always been my opinion subjects expect two things from their sovereign: to abuse power and to be blessed with their babies. Succeed at both, and boring essays become unnecessary. Your interpretation of this classical text is not entirely correct. If the subjects have grown accustomed to the ruling house, all the sovereign must do is refrain from breaching long-standing traditions, adjust unwanted laws as gradually as you would shift the bed of a flooded river, and no one will ever take your power from you. On the contrary, the loyalty of subjects can be bought at a pittance. lower attacks, throw them a festival, or feed the needy. A gracious gesture once every cycle will exalt you in the eyes of the rebel, as if you were his own blessing. Indeed, I was not wrong about your merits and your ability to hold conversation. I hope my second creation does not confound you either. According to the 20 tomes penned by the preacher Ostia Stefana, the Forgotten, mercy and cruelty go through the world hand in hand, but people flock only to the one pan of the scales. Would you rather inspire fear in your followers, or be magnanimous and choose awe? I am not afraid of acquiring a reputation for ruthlessness. I would rather crush a rebellion than condone one. Is it not the greater mercy in the end? Well, I'm guaranteed to get these two. I will exercise restraint and leniency in my actions. Excessive suspicion and mistrust harden the hearts of people and turn them against each other. Such that one must be a tyrant, a friend, and a jester to one's subjects. What matters is that to clearly discern which role is required at any given moment. That's actually rather sagely when you stop and think about it. When they are in error, when they're in error, if you show that you're a tyrant, willing to literally put your foot down and stomp them if they get out of line. If they behave and do as they're told, show them you're friendly. Give them, sort of instill leniency, sort of instilling them that doing their duty or performing their tasks earns your favour. I like this one best. There's so much power in your words. Power that makes me want to join you. I understand now why your subjects are eager to follow you. Yep. One must know when to be a tyrant, a friend, or even a jester. I admit I was afraid we were too different, and yet you helped me realize that I can be candid with you. Please do continue. I must confess that sometimes I can hardly bear the burden the house has placed upon me. I feel I'm not doing my best. Tell me, how you, heir to a protectorate, can bear the responsibility over billions of lives a day after day, and not stoop under all the weight. It is not always easy, but I try to lead a dynasty towards prosperity by worthy means. It is my duty, whether I like it or not. This inner turmoil is clouding your mind. My protectorate, my subjects, my title are mere resources that I am using solely to my own end, for my own ends. It is not always easy, but then again, the best things in life, the most worthwhile things in life, are not always the easy ones. Thank you for your patience, Jubel. You are helping me see the world in different colours. A novel experience for me. Our conversations hold a special place in my heart. Allow me to bid you farewell for now. I am heading back to my chambers to consider today's conversation. Yeah. Cool. I wonder when this buff goes away. Armament. Wow. Once the fight, we have a fight. It's all gone. It's gone. But yeah, see, that was a worthwhile conversation, though, and very poignant. A truly good ruler needs to be both a friend, a tyrant, and I'm not sure how the jester applies, but I think it's humorous, or one who knows how to jest. Well, again, at one time, jesters were spies. Also, we've arrived. Hey-ho! Excellent. Visit. Lord Captain, according to the telemetry, we are in the system of Kiva Gamma, the main industrial world of the Von Valancius dynasty. However, our astropaths report attempts to contact Governor Gaparak have been unsuccessful. But wait, Lord Captain, a new report. Kiva Gamma is sending requests to exchange data. Should we? Thing? Reply of our own request. As you command, Lord Captain. Manufactorum is ignoring all our requests to send its own. The longer we do not accept their message, the stronger and more persistent the incoming signals become. I've never seen anything like. Suddenly a deafening screech erupts from the bridge vox system. You hear a voice, violent triads garbled by panic crows, chuckles of machinery. Lord Captain, interference detected in the compartments of the vox systems. It looks like the bridge is cut off for the rest of the voice ship. The void ship's bridge. Sounds of working cogitators and officers' footsteps. The everyday scene is interrupted by a ear-splitting beeping sound, followed by lumens going out in the dim glow of candles and emergency lights. One of the officers in frame cries out. Another falls to her knees, clutching her head. Over the beeping of Vox's shouts can all be heard. What's going on? The doors are locked. We lost contact with all other compartments. One of the bridge officers turns to the throne. Lord Captain, the Vox stations are malfunctioning. An overloading system. None of our outgoing transmission are getting through. Save the incoming Vox transmission at all costs. Continue sending orders from the bridge and request status updates from all compartments. Captain, our transmission being distorted as we speak. Depressurize lower bays. Execute the depths of the machine cult. Stabilize force systems, even if only one command gets out. Let's see. Excellent, that's on me. Pascal for that one. Stop the transmission process at cost. Assign officers to all control systems, execute manual transmission override, and send orders to the other compartments on paper. We can do that easy. Pascal took that easy as well. I mean, this is slower, but it gives the tech priest time to fight the transmission system, because they'll be relaying things by hand, not by word of mouth, but by paper, which can't be distorted. Gallows senior officer assigns each one of the ship's control systems. One monitors comm lines, another prepares written orders to the Vox Masters units, internal communication system via comm beads. The crew's efforts are pendant and well coordinated, and within moments, Silver Skulls carrying instructions from the Lord Captain are diving into the ventilation shaft and vanishing into the gloom. Go guys, go! Go guys, go! Go guys, go! Scrap code. The voice belongs to the on-deck engineer who's turned to the Lord Captain from his station. We've been attacked with scrap code, a tech heresy designed to corrupt machines. The transmission received from the planet was infected with this taint, and is now running through the ship's veins. Omni-type observers. The Voidborn officers appears before the Lord Captain once more. Whatever it takes, it is attacking us. We have a backup procedure that can circumvent the Vox barrier. The atrium leading to the bridge is an terminal for an isolated system that might still be allowed. Pop the pipes over the officer's head bursts and a blast of hot air flings the void born away from the Lord Captain. His body slamming straight through a cogitator panel. The pick frame spins uncontrollably and the Silver Skull was jolted by a gust. The pick recorder fogs up over the Vox, picking up the crackling of electricity and a drift cry. Gas on the bridge, unit. Attendant shouts and instantly doubles over, inhaling the poisonous air. Gives an order to evacuate the bridge. Personally oversees the evacuation, bringing plasma cutters. Get the wound to the exit, the officers and the Silver Skull following the rogue trader reaches the door, they fall to the plasma cutters. Then crumble outwards. The rogue trader, wow, is the last to leave the bridge. Hey, Corral has succeeded. Leaning on the support beam, the rogue trader takes several deep breaths, trying to flush his lungs with air. Then he straightens, smooths his uniform, and heads towards the goal known only to him. The Silver Skull follows. The atrium is in a state of panic. Silhouettes skitter about in the dark hall, illuminated only by the flickering of emergency lumens. Curt orders and someone's feverish words of prayer can be heard. Having lost all communication, the beheaded ship is writhing in agony. It takes only a while for the Lord Captain to find the cogitator mentioned by the fallen officer. The panel of the isolated terminal is riddled with cracks and bloodstains, and on the floor by the terminal, a tech priest is lying in a heap with his head smashed and technical fluids mixed with blood oozing out his ports. The Lord Captain decides to oh, nice one, got a technical success. Good thing I upgraded that. The road, or is it using Pascal? That is definitely going to be Pascal. That is most certainly Pascal, not me. I do not have 102. That means the corral thingy. Corrals test. Yeah, warrior. And that gun rips the power key from off the tech priest Mecha Knight and opens the cover on the terminal. Sparks fly into his face, but he is confident in his manipulation of the tangled wires and clanging set levers. After replacing the cover and ensuring that the system is restored, the Lord Captain brings up the required data on screens. The most problematic situation is on the middle decks, which have been left without any instructions from the bridge since the disaster began. Due to power supply failures, the bay has been completely cut off from the life support systems. The people surrounded by darkness are panicking, and their oxygen supply will last another half an hour, at most. I handled myself. I could send officers there though. Carrying a group of technical max and working with plasma goes along the way, the Lord Captain reaches the middle decks. Armored doors separate thousands of people from the rest of the ship. People who have been robbed of light communication. So away with the road trader's hand and because to get to work. 10 minutes later, sheets of metal come down with a crash and a stream of haggard-looking people pours out the death trap and into the passageways, praising the throne, the Lord Captain and all is holy. Uneventful. The crisis passed. Although wounded and crippled, the ship nevertheless is returning to normal operations. The life of the bridge is bustling as ever, even though people are surrounded by destruction. The senior officers have the situation under control, the people have been reorganized. The emergency crew have already finished repairing the pipes. The technomats are setting up cogitators and consoles, and the healers are bandaging up what few corpses there are and examining the wounded. By the comm station, the road trader runs into the Voxmaster. Praise the Emperor, you're in one piece, Lord Captain. The situation on board is satisfactory. I was just in the middle of setting up the comm channels. Soon all the Vox Central Castle will be fully operational. Another man appears in the picked frame, a junior officer, completely out of breath, carrying a heap of scrolls. The Voxmaster nods at him. Ah, there are the reports. Lord Captain, if you find yourself able to return to your station, I can immediately give you a rundown of the state of affairs on the ship. Woohoo! Nice. The situation will be brought under control, more or less. It'll take some time to eliminate the consequences of the attack completely, but the vessel is capable of motion. We may even be able to conduct a warp jump if you feel we should leave the system. Allow me to bring you up to date. Fortunately, the bridge suffered only minor losses. The report mentioned only a few casualties that have already been replaced. Kirigama went silent after transmitting the harmful signal. I will refrain from sending inquiries to the industrial world to avoid a second attack. I am afraid we have exhausted our options for remote analysis. More information can only be obtained by closing the distance or sending an away party to the surface. The time has come to remind you of our agreement, Ubel. I must be present on your entourage during your expedition to Kiwagama. I am counting on your cooperation. The crew is awaiting the further instructions, Lord Captain. All hail the mighty God Emperor! And he's chosen me. Oh, good news. Won't you guys not help me if you own it? I have a quest to do. Payment to do. Prometheum. No. This dwarf planet is marked on the Von Valance's picture chart as Alt, and serves as a backup source of water for the inhabited world of neighboring systems. Due to the abundance of bacterial profiling in the Alt hydrosphere, the extraction of ice was stopped half a century ago. But to your young officer's surprise, the augurs detect an unidentified mining rig deep underground. Presumably the excavation is aimed at extracting clay minerals near the planet's core, enriched with iron and other metals. The extraction turns out to be an Incendia, Cordia's latest investment, whose located within the few jumps the Kark system. While this world is a little value to the Von Valance's dynasty, your officers see this test as an attempt to test the boundaries of the new minted road trigger's leniency. The Seneschal considers act unacceptable and insists on confiscating and rebasing the extractium that was illegally set up on the Von Valance's territory. Pascal notes the unusual composition of Alt's core, and subsequent development will allow extraction of rare, refractory metals. Heeding his advice, the road trader decides to keep the extractium for himself. The graciously allows Incendia to feed on the crumbs unworthy of the Von Valance dynasty's attention, destroy the extractium with a precise shot. Behead them all and send their heads to Cordia with the very best wishes. I'm going to keep this for myself. I hereby confiscate this from me. You may protest, but you did start doing this, so it's mine now. Yay. We start shortly after, and then a mass containers filled with precious metals and delivers to the flagship's cargo hold instead. Thank you. But I would rather that have been Prometheum, not Pastille. Let's see. Yeah, it's a quick hull repair, get us up to scratch. I need big guns. Get 'em! Time to rip you a new one.
The skeins of fate can lead us to victory.
This was not here last time either. Cargo class destroyer. Different? What does it do? Shields plus 20%.
Launch course.
I think you need to turn around. I can't hit him with from this angle, so. But I like the idea of being here. Boss the Lances. I gotta get a bit of a beam. Raider probably has torpedoes. He shot my missile with a lot of shots. How dare you shoot my torpedoes? Since you're that close.
Purify the battlefield. Macro cannons, volley.
This. I'm not gonna get the shield bonus, but
Destination locked in.
yeah, that's what I'm shooting at, mate.
Commence lance fire. Direct our course.
Spare my shields. I don't have any ability to play at the moment. Most because she has her thing sending a different skill. This one. That didn't do much damage. We move slower in here, but at the same time, we're also a little hard to hit. Wow, he just like missed entirely. Well, they're aiming at this side of me, so. Put to melt torpedoes. Yes, little toys. That didn't help them. I just didn't there, but that's just me. Now they have the same effect as me running through the thing. Annoyingly, I can't aim for Toffee right now. I'm also recovering my shields. I'll do that and shoot backwards, but
Helmsman, follow my command.
I only move from there. It's got to be a turn where I'm not doing going to be doing a lot. Plus side, torpedoes. Yeah. The shields took the mass majority of that. I've killed one raider. Oh, please drive closer. Oh, that's even better. My guns can get you. Those torpedoes I'm not concerned about. It's these I'm bothered about. Something happened to the other torpedoes that went poof. Also, go get them. Da-da-da-da! Squish. Oh wow, I just practically turn around and face you. This shot, this range.
Engage the lance batteries!
Yeehaw! Right through his armor, his shields.
Fire at will!
He's taking a full punch to the face. Fortunately, I can't. I've turned all the way around. I can't shoot any further. Can't give him a shot. Not about them. They won't last long enough. I don't know where the other torpedoes went, but it's fine. Blow to the front cannons. He's going to side shot me and then run around there. They won't reach. Too far. But that raider's gonna go.
Destination
Yep,
locked
shooting
in.
the range. Thank you. Second, let's go.
Helmsman, follow my command.
Fire!
Let the enemy burn.
At this range, the torpedoes can't turn around fast enough.
Launch torps.
I unfortunately cannot go any further. The shield facing him is still pretty decent, so it's not going to do damage. That's a bit weakened, but the only two fighters, the Elfie guys, he's going well far away now. And the corrupted melters can't make the turn. Way too far. And that hurts. You can't beat them. Well, I guess you can. Do that. And then on my turn, activate the ability to control these guys again. And drive into him. Come on! Get boom.
Macro cannons.
Fire! All cannons, open fire! Okay, spin you.
Engage the lance batteries!
Too far away. Oh, you can see Kiva in the background. Oh, straight through. Shields. It said it would come to the metal torpedoes left, but they can't reach us. Even though I still hear the might have exploded.
No one can outmaneuver House or Celio.
Nope. Oh no, can be equipped. Why can't? Some more trophies. We ranked up. Go us. Maybe we should have found another fight and then gone for that, because it's a lot of effort. Let's see. Ah, this one we have the ability for. Yeah, Expedition Reload is pretty good. I'm getting that because I believe that's my current ability for her. And from this, let's see, can you? Actually, an Expedition Reload. Yep, Pascal has Shield Pulse. He has Shield Reinforcements. Helen doing no damage. New heading, I can upgrade that. I get a scrap for it. There you go. Vulnerability scan. New heading, new heading. She's got the this is reload. And he's got the ability of focused efforts. So focused efforts. I want selected post for one turn. So I'll take that, and we'll take that. Well, that one first. Then that. That will give me all my macro cannons back. But I need to focus efforts first. New level! Yay! Get my levels bumpy dumpy dum. We have more than enough points for this. So at the moment, his current new heading skill takes 3 turns cooldown. Improved, however, it only takes 2 turns cooldown. What thingy? I don't think. Am I doing more damage? Yeah, doing more damage. Very handy. Do not affect ships larger than cruisers. I need to use it at least once, and she gains an enhanced variation of it. So another thing. Yeah, the thing. Let me do it too. It makes it trigger faster. So I might upgrade that because I like using it. It's very handy to be able to like spin them around nicely. I need to keep improving his athletics score so he'll go even better at it. Now, you made me not pull up, so here's my pull up. I'm not going to pull up and park here, whether you like it or not. Right, time to go deal with the Manufactorum of Kiva Gamma. Kieva Gamma. You're required. Pascal's required. You're good, you're good. I got two of them technically. And I liked probably her in the future, but you know what? This is actually a good crew. They do surprisingly well in combat. Now there should be, according to our data thingy, Captain's data thing, there should be a data cache here. I'm going to explore the bejesus out of this place, so... Yep. Bounty hunters are very good at this. Especially when armed with sniper rifles. And I get level 22, I am getting my artillery rifle. No salt. Hendrix frowns as I sweep over the Manufactorum's dark hall. No solemn ceremony. No personal meeting with the Magi. I feel we're too late and we won't be dealing with clandestine heretics after all. Ari's alarms stream out of Pascal's Vox synthesizer. In their neurotic, broken rhythm, you sense a call to arms and a warning of danger. Around and find out why the rival Blue Trader did not elicit usual fuss. To speak plainly, I do not count on a warm welcome at this time. Right, better keep your weapon ready. I need to assume there will be an escorted investigation. Track down traces of cult of the Final Dawn. I believe that I can discard that plan now. We both an incident with a scrap code from the manner which we were forced to land on Kiwagama indicate that the situation has taken to the worse. Nevertheless, I must use this opportunity to find and determine what the cult was doing on the industrial world and what specifically interested them in a planet full of sacred machines and service on the sire. It's a giant giant machine manufacturing facility. Why would someone not want to take that? He pauses, straining his ear something. If anyone left here to speak of. Speak to. Interrogator nods and continues to stare at the surrounding gloom.
Onward to victory.
Pascal. Only a 97.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
I don't know, you only had 97 on that one, mate. Corrupted servitor. Coded panel has a dozen beat breakers, buttons, handles, switches, and other control mechanism. View the log. You discover the local data crypt of contents collected by the previous operator of the machine spirit itself. Under your access, you study the archive's stored code data. Ooh, wow. Difficulty modifier plus 10. I got an 8 on this one, so... Jesus, must have been a high score. Success. Your knowledge of machine spirits is sufficient to trick the system and subdue to your will. A false query, a crafty manipulation of the controls, and you get what you want. The instrument terminals have already been replaced, and the material delivery systems are being prepared for divine transformation. the execution of the new procedure has been delayed, for there are some in our ranks who doubt the words of the fabricated consensor and its votaries. There are some who are not susceptible to the enhancement protocol and carrying out our tech comrades to enlightenment. May the deliveries of the fate be merciful to them. Inaction is death, and I must return to our great work. Praise be the truth that will reveal the path of knowledge shrouded in darkness. Praise be the Omnissiah, my powerful transformation to dread metal make. Manifest the holy visions of machine god. A synonym from the great fabricated sensor have been executed. Who shuddered at the thought of changing standard procedure. Embolden your hearts for those who in a weakness breathes errors and personal calculations. Conduct of the higher will, and wisest amongst us. Today the Supreme Assembly fabricated sensor sealed the vaults to the secret designs and committed those deemed redundant or heretical to purifying disposal. Today, dozens of standard procedures were lost, to be replaced by new ones, which the fabricated sensor will be delivered to those who demonstrate the greater devotion to serving the truth. But the data banks contain no notion of truth. Could there have been, may the all-knowing one, the gracious keeper, forgive me, an error in the fabricator sensor's calculations? And he meant to say, serving the quest for knowledge? This one different computer? Okay, that's got nothing on it. See, there's
Your
some
mind is swathed in blue-grey smoke, Master Van Calox. A heavy color for heavy thoughts, I presume?
nope.
You are a dangerous person, Lady Orcelio. Well, all navigators are, but your abilities place you in a special category.
I'm gonna say, if you're an interrogator, you would be a fantastic interrogator. No one could hide something from you.
Forge ahead. Never linger.
Forge ahead and blast everything in sight. Let's see. 16 universal laws of mystery. Sounds fun. Get off from there. Tech priest, the lumps protruding from the tech priest's raggled robe, hint at the mechanisms implanted in the body. You see his haggard and sickly face under the archaic respirator augment. A click of identity, clack, barely audible hiss, and then the tech priest Vox finishes the word identification. Request denied. Pascal turns to you, his violet gleaming crimson, registering anomalous behavior within the servant's organics. An invalid noonsphere response. This unit is compromised. Oh, for Cassia, this is just like child's play for you, isn't it? Carefully study the robe-clad figure, a black border, and the croesus spreads out from under the tech priest's influence. For some reason, his body is rejecting the true flesh. A moment later, you recognize the dominant smell in the bouquet of scents pervading the air around the tech priest. The stench of rotten meat. Who are you? Magos Custos, Machine Sanctum, Tier 2 Identification. The fabricator is a traitor to the Imperium and humanity. Apply any protocols approved by him. Where the fabricator sensor, I will only speak to the person in charge of the Manufactorum. Denied. Irregularity demands execution of Protocol 4942 in as decree. Anticipated process disrupted. Execution of disposal protocol recommended. Wave of fetid wave of rot.
was a mistake.
The last one you shall make. So that should be better. Here for me. Anywhere you want, Cassia, to be very honest. I just need this where you can eyeball blast people. These guys are machines. Let's see. Voltal Sozo, then me and Agenta. Tech Priest, Magos Heretic. Corrupted Magos.
Running binary override.
Backline for cover. Rear for shooting abilities. Now, immediately hit them with a death. And then I have a point left. Ooh, I actually get all three of them, four of them.
Explore to stone one route. Forward.
They can, because of why this thing is fantastic, because if they successfully dodge or parry anything, they have to re-roll it. And anybody who has suffered damage and left with 16 wounds immediately die.
Suffering is part of the trial.
Time to flick a few. Start throwing some. Wow, they did a lot of health. More one for you.
I know what to do.
One for you. I got part of the bone now anyway, so it doesn't matter. And one for
They
you.
won't expect this.
Agent can get on this one. Going next anyway.
Easy.
I have an absolute monstrous amount of AP. Bolt is good for when I'm doing like heavy.
As said, so done. You clearly are outmatched.
That hit.
I know what to do.
Hey, still tap. I tend to just use a bolt of fire, so it's fun.
The
I'm gonna use
enemies
that
of the
here.
Emperor will be undone! As the Emperor commands, I
Got
act.
5 guys nearby, so I get a nice chunky bonus. And now we hit with this.
I'll do it. Injured. I'm enraged.
Ouch.
Doubt is for the weak.
Volatile Sotos explode when they die. Check.
Shields me.
Integrity failure detected.
Ouch. Ouch. Ouch.
Only in death does duty end.
Double ouch. Unconscious.
We can still achieve victory this day.
I'm sorry, did they just take out both? Take out both Argenta and... Jesus.
Indeed.
Maybe I shouldn't run them forward.
It will be done.
They parried.
I will do my duty.
That Soto going bang really did a number on us. You will survive, keep shooting.
Let's set this in motion. They won't expect this.
You know what? I'm not going over there, that one they're going to explode. I'm going to run across this guy instead.
But of course, Lord Captain. I won't object to it.
It's kind of good.
Naturally.
Not that good, but it's good.
Let's see to it.
Pay for this.
Exploded.
I know what to do. Think. Easy.
Dodge.
Just a minor setback.
You blue strike me.
At your beck and call.
Still, not fun that I lost both Pascal and
Victory is imminent.
Argenta one hit.
At your beck and call.
You're not running away from his attack.
Momentum.
Armamenta, baby.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Yeah, be hell in my gaze. Henrix.
I am a navigator,
Let's
not a
just give Henrix this
servitor.
advantage.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Nice hit. Nice. Yeah, I'll say that one for the burst shot. Also, Henrix, finish him.
For the throne, nothing stands against me. Let's see to it.
Twice.
I won't object to it.
3.
Let's set this in motion. Witness my resolve. Contemplate your weakness.
Got him. I'll get a place with this, I'm just fine, it's all.
I know what to do. They won't expect this. Easy.
He is very sturdy.
How dare you!
You may now barbecue him. not quite. I didn't move him. No! Have a lot. I would talk. I would dash.
I will do my duty.
If I may,
I still 2 people down first turn. They getting detonated. One of them detonated themselves right in front of me, so.
The Emperor is on our side. Naturally.
In your.
I know what to do.
Shoot him, hopefully.
As said, so done. Let's set this in motion. You clearly are outmatched.
It was great. A lot. Pulverize.
Target well struck. At your beck and call. Indeed.
Miss.
High momentum.
step aside. The navigator is coming.
Oh my graspity.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Fun thing, I can then use his dash to get to him.
Holy terror! Smite your enemies! I feel the power surging. Let's see to it.
Keep hitting him.
I won't object to it. Be gone!
No. Pascal hurts. Power pistol, we all leveled up.
Let's see this through.
Fortunately, that does not automatically give me back my thing. Not a bear on the axe. Yeah, I would say axes. Split. Oh, split. Split. Okay. Well, you can go to the cargo. I have a funny feeling I'm going to be getting a lot of on the axes before the end of this. Wow. Okay, that's a weaker, they're weaker, so. I'm going to be selling pistols. Plasma pistol. Plasma pistols are funny. When you stop and think about it. Still. Agility minus 20, movement points are reduced by half. Not sure thing. Fellowship. What do you actually use your fellowship for anyway? You know any of that? Nope. Not really a problem, to be really honest. None of them that actually affect her stat. So I'm perfectly fine with leaving them wound traumatized right now. Okay, your next one is broad expertise. Yes. I can see why that's recommended for her. I mean, yes, these are also pretty good here. Awareness is good. Nothing. Ballistic skills, toughness, willpower. Melee weapon, melee weapons, belt weapons. You know what? What I have given her is pretty nice. For Arch Militant classes, these are best ones going, but I only have good ones of those. So why don't I... Nice. Perception... Yeah, could be nice. Strength is actually high enough. Now she can actually go for actually 1 more point in strength. Can you get plus 5 and a lot of stats for some reason? We'll do that, and that'll give me a nice chunky thing for using heavy weapons. Do I have any? No, I need to be a heretical, don't I? Yeah. Carry. Yeah, heretical follower. Never gonna get that because she's a saintly person. However, we are now closer, one step closer with this to getting our access to our direct weaponry. Vanguard runs forward and punches people in the face. That's what he does. Fellowship. He only plus 5 corrals, which is good for his own skill. Taunting opportunity, selfish righteousness. You know what? Sure. Unyielding beacon. Let's put it out. I don't get that a lot, but let's make it so that the more he gets it, the harder it is actually to hurt him. Be a tank. Okay, they like the idea of intelligence for this character. I don't mind that either, because it's pretty good for him. And it gives me a bonus to all this slot. Acute pain, that's the expert. Okay, what's my Medicaid like? Toughness 4, Medicaid 45. That's not too bad actually. Acute pain, battle attrition, death in the air. There's quite a few things in here. Could boost his armor. Giver, nice reserve. These are Psi abilities. Oh, that's actually a useful one for him. If you give him force weaponry, he can batter through things even nice and fast. Yeah, he does a nasty hit to the head. Frontline area allies gain plus 7. Okay, handy. Personal zones. Fire as well. Oh. Yes. Steal the forge. Medical weaponry. Fires the forge. Aiming protocol's ain't a bad one to him. Nice. Filtering. All these are very useful. I'm tempted to get bolt weapon experts, not bad. I'm tempted to get this because then it like gives him even more tech skills, tech use, and then next one up let him completely and utterly. Sure, this is power up for the roof. Tech skill? Ha! Lock tech problems? Not today, folks. My agility is rubbish at the moment, but my tech use on the other hand is absolutely monstrous. You get an option for warp. I'm having it. Fortunately, I have a feeling on intelligence, which is a little unfortunate. I wanted him to boost her intelligence up. Yeah, not the one they recommend, like ballistics and fellowship skills. But I don't use her for that. She is perception. What are you on the warp effects? Because Swan. Because Swan has an ability. Vitality. It's a skill, not a thing, so yeah, I think I'm going to the warp skill. Boost, so that's fine on that one. I could give it intelligence training, which would boost even further. Give it a bigger no boost, which would increase her warp law abilities. Again, it makes it handy down the line for things I need. But I suppose I don't really need to worry about it right this second. I can put something else with one. You know what? Sure. Let's go then this, which is strange, going to give a big fellowship bonus. I'm not sure why I'd want that, to be very honest. Of steel. Joint offensive, no steel, special fire. See if we can't remember. Personal involvement. Salvation. A lot of good skills. I don't think I got to press the advantage. See? And if using a lot of people with warp powers. Oh, sure, so there's a natural low. Just for fun. Right. Suppose I could take some strength, get myself ready for the heavy armor. Perception, agility, fellowship. Well, again, fellowship would net me more persuasion, commerce, and coercion. You know what? That's actually a good idea. Yes, I should improve my ballistic skill. I shoot people with a gun after all. But what's the fun in that? Cool. You don't care at all. Let's see, any decent things to aim at? Ooh, next kill, go! Advanced skill, plus 6. You know what? Yeah, it's not, I don't actually think it's a bad idea to get some of these base skills. Carouse, no, I don't care about that. Coercion. Gives me 12 on that. Commerce. I think I got persuasion. 104, I think. Oh, coercion. I don't use it much, but I might as well grab them. Besides, next level we're getting Eldari guns.
Marching ahead.
We go up. Let's see, yeah. A bit of heresy going on here.
Let us see what I found.
I better myself through my service.
Man, that was downstairs.
Venture forth.
I thought it was upstairs. No, that's downstairs. So I can't get to that.
Help me, Lord Captain!
Doing damage to bulk.
Rain cleanses the body.
Okay, everybody
Every
has to start
moment
doing
a
some.
chance for greatness.
What advice do you seek?
The advice of dear God, my
Let
lord.
me help.
I will find a way to repay you.
Good.
I woke up with a feeling of wonder, as if a field of flowers was
Does
blossoming.
something trouble you?
I'm listening.
I don't
What is
really
it,
feel
rogue
flowers
trader?
involved in this one.
You have my thanks.
Never doubt me.
I never do.
Your assistance is much appreciated.
Yeah, that's one person.
Get back to fighting. Your seneschal is always there. Careful now.
They say I have a magnetic...
Watching the lady handle sacred technology breaks my heart.
Remember, innocence proves nothing. Now, press on.
This proves a lot of things.
Organics required.
Look no further. This wound
Well, here
will
they
make a
do.
fine scar.
I am beholden to you.
You are indeed. Good thing I bought an absolute ton of these. One of those and one of these. They're rare and hard to get my hands on, but it's fine.
Sins hidden in the heart turn all.
I will find a way to repay you.
Okay.
Be strong. Greater trials lie ahead.
Let's seize
The healing is
moment.
much appreciated.
Nope. I'm in the wrong area for that one. Hey, now, Pascal.
God grants me insight.
Wow. Ooh. That's not a bad one. If I actually wear that, it would be great for your bell. 5% damage, critical single shots and dead eye shots, but at the same time, that gives me 10% ballistics and better critical damage. Lexi Mechanic. Deus Machinus. He heard my prayers. I thought I was alone in the kingdom of madness and depravity. Please save me. Tell us who you are and what happened to you. I am Manufactorum Lexi Machinus Zeta 86. I performed the rituals for the machine spirit by Foundry 95 up until we started going mad. Priests devotedly on this high suddenly started praising the dawn of something or other. They stopped the belts, and then it desecrated the visage of the sacred machines with unholy symbols. Some of them resisted. The others grabbed them, tied them up, and then they turned their implants to heresy. I saw the madmen, my former tech comrades, deliberately connected those poor souls to the corrupted constitutors, infected with scrap code, and did nothing to stop them. I am recording violation of commandment of thine own forged be true sentinel. Apostate Zeta E6, your access is hereby revoked. Proceed with your report. I didn't avoid it. They performed the same procedure on me. Unholy code. I allowed it to control me. I abandoned my sacred post and followed one of the traitors. Well, in gathering all the data of his phosphorus experiments, I was driven by an unholy impulse coming from the depths of my auxiliary cogitator, where the code has lodged itself. Before I found a way to throw off compulsion, I witnessed horrifying heresy. The extraction of true flesh and decomposition on altars. Reverse with the procedures resulted in the heretical abominations. I accompanied a fallen Magos, the fabricated censor himself, and attended the unholy mass he headed personally. It was a wicked ritual, full of willful deviations and blatant inaccuracies, all to create an ungodly monster in the name of the final dawn. Praying against the Omnissiah, I managed to disconnect my external cogitator, which I use for primarily data processing. The machine is corrupted. The crap code is locked inside, like a beast in a cage, but anyone who tries to look inside will fall victim to the heretical program. My primitive brain has been marked by corruption. I still see their silhouettes. I hear their interference. I sense malfunctions in my augmentics. But I was still saved from the great sacrifice. Oh, blessed are the working of the Omnissiah and his benediction that shelters the weak from evil. There's also slightly the next Max's words. You see his hand casually stray to handle his weapon, but the interrogators know how to act. You mentioned a monster. No, not the constructs that are melted down in furnaces and sent into the depths of the Factorum. It is some kind of semblance of cogitator. a nightmarish parody of a sacred machine, powered not by the Omnissiah's grace, but by unholy spirit and life force of the unfortunate imprisoned in lower levels. I do not know much, except that the fabricator Sensor saw that the machine as special. It was special to him and the craziness who defiled the Omnissiah's abode with their obscene blasphemy. For the final ritual, he even called upon one of the Astartes heretics who arrived at the Manufactorum after the start of the uprising. He did something terrible, and only after that were they able to switch the machine on. This is a true abomination. Even standing near it is unbearable. I believe that those who have been deprived by the Omnissiah's space still feel its influence on them. This monstrous power utilized for unholy computations and chaotic calculations, whatever that cogitator might spew out at the end of its cycles. No righteous souls will accept this heinous offering. Like the grace of Omnissiah had left them entirely, replacing free thought and process with blackest corruption. Rotten traitor count now. Really? Sheldon knows that did not match any diagram I have seen. Put in low levels. The lay servants were the main units. They lived in isolation sections under the sacred machine halls. I heard they were locked in there after the takeover. Then my great brethren changed systems to disposing of slight waste and covered the machines in cursed symbols. After they started the cogitator, they dragged the survivors out of the segments under the machine halls. Well, what the survivors had turned into. I am a Lexi mechanic. Gathering data is the purpose of my existence. That is even what they use me for. They use me against my will. Scrap code turns everyone into their slaves before I rid myself of the cogitator. As for serve alongside those who perpetrate these atrocities and witness their obscenities. Servant of the Omnissiah, I must know more. About the final dawn, the fabricator sensor, his mass, about the machine as well. I could give you the coordinates, but even though I was present for the assassins committed by those heretics that were captured and processed by my true flesh, I am the augmented that was corrupted by scrap code. I am convinced that if I hadn't fought off that foreign compulsion in time, I would have been doomed. The corruption would have spread into my biological consciousness as well. I swear that no devout tech priest should come into contact with what's hidden in that once sacred device. And he does sigh heavily. What's away? Can the conjurer be detected and reconnected to another machine? Even the idea of evolving a holy machine to scrap code wasn't profane in itself. My automatics are not universally compatible. They cannot be connected to another machine spirit. They were created to interact with the system of my true flesh. To innovate my computational unit and output data via the inscribers. Once I am safe, I swear that I will immediately perform the cleansing rite and destroy. There's only one way to extract the data stored in the cogitator. What are you talking? If we connect the cogitator to the automated system, the mechanic will transmit the data. We will learn the details, even if they are incomplete, of the things he saw and heard, but now unable to recall. No, anything but that. I'll die. No, it will be worse than that. I'll succumb to the corruption. I beg you, please. I'd rather be burned as a heretic than have scrap coal in my biological cogitator. I am failing to offer any resistance against the enemies of the Omnissiah. Lost the grace of his machine bank and was reckoned as resource for the Manufactorum. The defilement and torment of said resource, if committed to advance the extravagant heresy, will not be deemed apostasy or malefactor against the living soul. Upon expiry of the unit's utility, disposal is recommended. I still say iconoclast because basically I don't want a Doom poor dude. I'll tell you. A different augmentic is responsible for my muscle memory. It has data storage too. I remember where I walked and what I pressed with my fingers. Here are the coordinates and the code. It's probably the code to the bay. Cleansing rights. We're gonna cleanse you as well. Bye bye. Excessive kindness, rebel, gets people into trouble. Let's hope the corruption only affected the disconnected and not his soul. Come on, may you find this cogitator.
Forge ahead. Never linger.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
That's funny how the...
Experience? Nothing matters more.
I know where to turn this off. See if I get steam baked the second time round. Yeah, fortunately for that, I need to go on the other side.
Onward to victory.
Instead of a ladder. Yeah. I suppose if you take the ladder, you can bypass this lot.
I'm restless.
After this.
Ouch. Time for a round of healing.
To victory.
You
What advice do you seek?
The advice is to stop walking
Let
through
me help.
through stuff that birthed me.
when the faithful are idle, heresy grows.
What ails you? I needed that.
They fear to
All
live.
souls cry out for self.
I'm at your service. Let's patch you up.
Integrity
What is
factor
this bloke
I'm going to do
traitor?
these things.
increased.
Your assistance is much appreciated.
Sins hidden in the heart turn all.
I'm watching your back. Always.
Blessed be the hand of the healer.
Yes. The fact he says they're watching your back always is not actually a good thing. Give you guys refreshment. Refresh yours. Yeah, we'll come back over here, we focus on this new path. Yep, that's what I want on. Drop this bit. If we don't drop it, we can't get through. Down. Yeah, no, Hendrix doesn't like the fact I was very excessively kind to the guy.
Marching ahead.
And while Pascal's happy with the whole idea of let's scrap code the guy, it made no sense for you, Bell, to go along with it, because, like,
Keep your guard up.
you are literally wanting me to do, warnings. Do scrap code, which is, bad. Fancy. The massive Magos clad in ritual garb lets out a bionic trill and turns towards you. From beneath the deep hood of his mantle, two dimly lit eye implants gaze at you. You hear no bionic trait. What's the matter, my little tin comrade? Implants on the blink. Thought I'd speak properly. dare address me in the vile tongue of savages? Me, steward of Gamma, Lord of Machine World, Neo Perfect spawn if you seek swift disposal. Brother I, the rogue trader of House of the Von Valencia's line, kneel before you. I'll give you 5 minutes, not to beg for forgiveness, but speak your last words and to offer a final confession. You are one of the troglodytes who once had the gall of oppress my comrades and resist my will. A messenger from the barbarians who drank the sacred unguent bestowed upon her through her other's toil. Very well then, your appearance is a perfect opportunity to teach your ilk a lesson. My name is Cubus Delphin. I once held the title of fabricator censor of the Kiva Gamma Manufactorum, but I rejected it, along with the other fetters that hindered my progress. Once my faith was flawed and led naive fools from the cult Mechanicus into darkness of the ignorance. Now I am this world's master, and serve the true gods. You tread upon their territory and you don't even number among their legion servants. Therefore you must be subject to immediate disposal. As a senior functioning member of the priesthood of Mars, I, Magos Explorator Pascal Hieronymus, declare this temple the machine god compromise, and forthwith forbid all service within it. I dethrone Fabricator Censor and the ignorant heretic who has betrayed the Omnissiah, and condemn as anathema any and all standard procedures implemented by him. The cycle of blasphemous operations he has put in motion be discontinued. This is Bihanic, and you hear dissonance verging in the depths of the Forged Cathedral. Some of the giant mechanisms heed his order and go still, while others, obeying the Fabricator Censor's will, continue their work. Crashes, explosions, and the clanging of crumbling metal signify that some dissent among the machines has interrupted the Manufactorum's production cycle. Hanneman, liar, you are not him. Dementes Hanneman obeys me. His mind is open to the voice of the void, and the scrap coal he created protects my world. I will not have you, rusted refuse from the misfit caste of explorators, call me ignorant. This statement is false. Your regalia has been revoked. You have been deemed defective and will be delayed. Nation Heretic Search. Designation Dementes Hanneman. I wish to execute the restitution procedure. Done this world and 4 people, I will not allow it to continue. So you have traded one master for another. I will rip out your spinal column and braid it around my staff, you ignorant, arrogant creature. Yeah, you're an idiot. The removal of unserviceable artifacts was the first step towards retooling this world. One of my tech comrades heard the call of truth that reached their cogitated, pierced the veil of empty dogmas. Paul Gabrick. 10 or so years back, he told me he felt uneasy in the presence of the tin can comrades. I mean, the esteemed Adeptus Mechanicus. He casually complained about not having been dealt a normal planet. I have to honour his memory with a prayer once we finish purging the place. Thankfully, the Fabricator Censor here did not require any coercion to confess his treason. Yep, you may be driven by your will to fight, but know this. Kiva Gamma has already been converted. Its lines are being reconstructed. My servants have already tasted the fruits of progress. In the crucibles of the Manufactorum, torrid liquid metal will be used to forge vessels of the sacred spirits. The adepts are already tirelessly delving deep into new mysteries that were once barred by false tenants. You servants of fake gods are too late. The entire Midas world will soon rise up against the Anifia and his slaves. So many open admissions of heresy and social sentences. Sister, how many death sentences would you say this world is worth want? I cannot answer that, Master Van Calox. It is not my duty to measure the guilt of heretics. When the Adeptus Sororitas appear before the enemies of the Imperium, it's time to fire, Count. And now is one of those times. Check the chronometer. Your 5 minutes have passed. I hereby sentence you to death, and I will be the one to carry it out. Comrades, purge the Manufactorum of any random variables. I must prepare for the culmination of a great work. In other words, that translates to, I'm off. Doop, 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 doop. I'm going to go have tea. Flame in the dark.
Take heed, rogue trader.
That's why I'm not attacking you, can't get past this bit. They don't want to sell their own trap.
Stay sharp.
My warp sight reveals something.
The Emperor favors me today.
Activate the emergency bridge loading protocol. Sure. Door rolls as if drowsy, but no less performance of time function. Review the log. The log contains nothing with interest. Maintenance patrol schedule, sacred machines. So pretty much nothing. Maglesk here.
Let's seize the moment.
Ooh, sorry, I'm getting very yawning a bit, aren't I? Blow the wall.
I better myself through my service.
An expected result.
Don't mind me, we're just gonna walk around you. Ooh, what's this? Melt weapon. Melter Ultima. Shotgun range. Shotgun type. Single shot or big scorching area. Yeah, it's short range. You know, not very long, short range, but it hits like a dump truck. Does that have a blade? Medical stuff. Time to force it. Minus 20 for this. I only have a 94% chance of victory on this one. Your knowledge machines is sufficient to trick the system and subdue it to your will. A false query, a crafty manipulation controls, and you get what you want. Thank you. You can access control the system, device the machine so it can do nothing to stop for you. So do by its defeat, it hides in the depths of the altar. You touch the levers and reels of the control panel and disturb some of the spirits that reside within this container. The machine dawns as far as no less performs its function. Blech, blech, blech. Ah, that's fun.
Your execution is assured.
Guys? What? I don't think they're supposed to be up here. I'm gonna put you there because you got low movement range. And you can practically just walk out and punch deal if you fall the guy in the back of the head. Best spot you can get in here actually. That's here. See there? Somewhere. There's 13 enemies in this map. Yeah, there were 4 of them and I squished them under the thing, so. She had a melter skill, she was all bleh. Can go forward, they'll trigger the trap. And he will definitely kill them on this. So they ain't not gonna get past much of that.
Request approved.
And backliners for the two that you really don't want increasing the damage on.
Comprehends all.
Shots. Oh wow, those Qatari are not gonna like this. Probably because they don't have. Yeah. They're gonna be left with less health than they need survive this, so
My vow is to serve. Water servitorization denied.
I broke his cover. Crux Qatari Alpha. That went pretty well.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
I'll do it. Hello. I didn't get much of that one.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
And bet you think this.
Doubt is for the weak.
I don't know who I wanted to shoot
As
at,
the
but
Emperor,
shoot.
I act.
Nice shots. Unfortunately, we ain't got enough points to cool down points to get the third one in.
For the throne's glory.
And all eyes.
Naturally.
No more effectiveness, gets a boost. Ta-da! Let's see, we don't have how much time. We don't even have the ability to boost our own health, our own attack power. I'm just crunching up those.
Everyone, step aside.
Nice. Make it bleed. Make sure you bleed. Oh, I don't know,
More trouble than it's worth.
Dawn. No, please, but Dawn.
The Inquisition sends their regards.
Ouch.
Scorn the pain.
Parry.
Channel my pain
Ow.
into anger.
Enemies are not healthy. Stranger danger. Oh wow, that gets over. Yeah, that gets you people.
Give me strength.
I could have a... You know what? This on Andrew Henry's.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Avalanche.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
I don't know.
I'm not interested.
You know, try to charge.
Victory is imminent.
I was going to do something cool with him. No, I still can do actually. Oh, how if I can eat? Ah. I was gonna say, who are you trying to shoot there? I'll go back there. It's safer. Skadari Alpha is not playing nicely. The Skadari Alpha is going to be annoying, I know that. Can't see you. Can't see you. Can't see you though.
As said, so done. Easy.
They won't expect this. Boost.
I know what to do.
I hit much harder.
As said, so done.
So be it.
Easy.
I get the kill.
It will be done.
Yeah, you're not escaping. They're not gonna kill.
At your beck and call.
Round 2.
Running binaric override. The spiritual prognosis is favorable. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
He's on the floor. Punch him!
My vow is to serve.
Argento's turn. You get idiots.
I'll do it.
I must have already fired that one last turn.
Faith without none can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Adamenton.
I am his will
Steady
made
superiority, maybe.
manifest.
Just do this. So I don't shoot Pascal. We'll do this.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
I'll just put a few points on him. And reload. I'm sorry, guys are coming up here who's going to shoulder a shot now, so that's fine. You need to learn biomancy to heal.
Get me a target.
I shall do. Trust me, I shall do. Actually, do this, I'll go the other side when I do the next guy on line.
Holy terror, smite your enemies.
You know, with a shotgun blast at point blank. Fortunately, the effect I can just like back up and see me again.
You have my thanks.
So he's burning, and he's got sliced up.
I won't object to it.
Yeah, this guy moves, he's dead.
Reduce to dust.
He got attacked.
If only that were possible. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Thing is, if he fails to hold in my gate, he stays put. He can't do anything about it, he's just frozen in place. Pascal could do the punch, but he's not out of range. Actually, I do a
Isn't
shot.
this a job for the serfs?
I know what to do. Let's set this in motion.
Boom! Don't blame me having fire him. He's using his thing right now because he doesn't needs targets. And the Crux Catalia Alpha is hiding behind walls. On the other hand, they could give him initiative.
In the name of House Orselio, I shall prevail.
But of course, Lord. For the throne's glory.
Oh, I don't reach. Oh, no, it's not reach.
Naturally.
Fire. Missed. Your needle sucks. Fortunately, I'm out of movement. Fire. Just keep firing. Fire.
I won't object.
And out of points. Yep. So next attack. She's gonna press the advantage. Miss me. I don't want to say on them. That is
One step ahead.
Pascal's gonna have to readjust his position.
Didn't see that one coming,
Go on.
did you?
right behind the barricade.
My place is at the fore.
Well, we're out of places here over there, so. Yeah, she gets some distance.
It will be done.
I'm essentially going to charge down that Skitari Alpha here behind the wall.
Cogitation failed.
Oh dear. I guess I have to do this here.
The order is contrary to dogmatic protocols.
Okay, here then. Use there. Use this so you don't accidentally shoot.
Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Well, firepower. It's just like just shooting it. I don't know what to do.
Faith without deeds is
Yeah,
worthless.
32% for this one. Well, again, she's going more and more accurate though. And she's moving, so. Right here. I got no points for this
As
one.
the Emperor commands,
Good hit though.
I will not.
I got a point. Whoops. Move one step closer.
I'll put
And
my
then
psychic abilities to use.
I'd rather you put your melee punch people in the face ability to use right now, but
Let's see to it. For the throne.
ouch. That hurt.
Your reckoning is due.
I am just getting good.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Unless you really melt it.
Momentum.
It's probably
I
alright.
define the outcome.
Ability toe.
I know what to do. You are clearly outmatched.
Well, yeah. Missed. 6% cover. Not enough to avoid getting hit though.
Count me out.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Get back in the fight. Dodged.
Easy.
For I am the Lord Captain.
As said, so done. They won't expect this.
Bullseye. In behind cover, I can still hit you. Hell no. No, no, and no. Power sword. Huh. I'll keep the power sword. Power mauls me.
Let's see this through.
If I want to deal with that, let's go round.
As it should be.
Ooh, an arc light. Arc rifle. Pretty good. Yeah, there we go, guys. Oh, we got one of those. Squish Katari. That's Katari. Got one of those. Pile of human remains carelessly tossed together emits a suffocating stench. The torn, gutted bodies once belonged to tech priests, but you cannot spot even a glint of metal anywhere. All their implants are gone. Suddenly, one of the ravaged bodies makes the tiniest movement. The tortured man's lips move ever so slightly, his half-closed eyelids twitching. The man can barely breathe out his respirator implant. It is a miracle he survived the horrific vivisection. But it takes you a single look at the gaping wounds where the augment was ripped out to realize death is only a matter of time. As if having sensed your presence, the half-dead man looks at you and sharply inhales the hot air. Machine spirit, deliver me. The binary requiem coming from Pascal's vox sounds solemn and grim. Upon hearing the man's mutilated face twists in the weak semblance of a smile. My comrades, the machine spirit has Omnisire truly abandoned us. Ki Ava Gamma has fallen into the maw of eternal enemy. The holy Magi, they succumbed to heresy, the rest was stripped of their true flesh to feed the heresy. Preserve us, deliver me from erring. Sacrifice living blood from vessels of the true flesh, while their heart is still beating after that oblivion. I knew you would come. I've waited so very long. Deliver me from my torment. What a horrible fate to be betrayed by one's own. I attest the three categorical requirements for signing status of martyr or the faith have been met. Opposition to the enemy, preservation of adherence to dogma, and a brutal death. Requesting the right to extract the subject's organic matter to be used in the creation of an honorable servo skull. It is an honor. And thank you for the right to serve. Let's go. I'm gonna have Pascal do his thing. Blech. Looking over the dying man, Pascal with decisive yet surprisingly respectful motion cuts his throat. Wielding a long scalpel, it takes him mere moments to relieve the cervical vertebrae from the hold of the muscles and sinew, and cut the vertebrae, severing the head from the body. Let your service continue, tech comrade. We now have this. Yeah, I don't need that many, you know. We've got servo skulls running around screaming, R.A.P.
Operation successful.
Bad things, bad things. Evil, evil, bad things.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Venture forth.
Never doubt me.
But he's over here. I guess it counts as me being closer. Machine spirit. back here. Mecha, definitely. You can level up
The
quite a bit.
Emperor favors me today.
Especially on these big maps where you get like a 1,001 battles. But yeah, we got the really nasty blow with that gaze. I was playing nasty blow with most of our things.
Marching ahead.
Grab that. View the log. Let's go to data crypt. Come by your previous commentators. Supply protocol. Yeah, not really spent mass. Ugh. That's just horrible. Earth damaged, lines uneven, and some of the values seem impossible. Chaos worship with a log clear route for someone else's words mentioned. The heart that is Zeus' virtue and the cradle that rocks this trial of truth. Lovely. And then button like this, they
Over there.
and then the Lord Trader whacked a button or
I
two
better
and
myself through my
Forge
broke
service.
half the
Never linger.
and broke half of the
Never doubt me.
Keep your
Cool.
senses keen.
kills who run the machines.
Cast your eye there. Duty prevails. The Emperor favors me today.
Hey.
Stay sharp.
Well, that is, I can't get to it right now. Right, there's Spinny Dookie. I'm not gonna go that way just yet. Because I know what I need to do is all on this side. So, we're gonna go in here instead. We're gonna break stuff. When in doubt, save. Actually, just save and save often. We're gonna save here next to the body of mining mass. We have been streaming, I think, long enough for this session to be finished. So, when we come back, we will finish off Kiva Gamma. Thankfully, these zones are not massively that huge compared to some of the other zones we've been to. But we have done quite a fair bit. And somewhere in here is the data cache. Oh, yeah. I've just been very tired, haven't I? Though, I can't guarantee we'll be doing the normal stream tomorrow night. There is something I want to show off. At least a fun little game I found. Well, fun for me anyway. I might show that one off instead. You know, rather than double tap. Keep double tapping you with this one. I think the Road Dragon deserves a little bit of extra break time, so when we come back, more of this. or rather, this next time we stream it. So until then, I'll catch you all later. See ya.